Okay, so welcome back to another video. In this one today, we are going to be focusing on the 85 rated Kai Havertz, a player who in previous FIFAs has had some absolutely incredible Ultimate Team items, especially in the past 2 years where he's had multiple special cards and they've been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, this is pretty much going to be the weekend league team that I'm going to be using for the first weekend, and I'm hoping Havertz is going to be a key part of this team. I've actually used him quite a bit already, so I'm looking forward to highlighting him in today's video. But before we get into things, if you could leave a like rating on this, that would be absolutely awesome. In the comments below, let me know if you've used this guy, how he was for you, and also let me know which other players you would like to see me do a video on. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, because we upload content like this on the regular. Okay, so let's do this. In-game stuff, what do we have to discuss? First of all, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, pretty positive areas, both of them. Sadly, he doesn't have a 5-star weak foot like he has in previous FIFAs, but still, 4-star definitely isn't too bad, but 5-star definitely would have been preferred. In terms of player traits, we have the finesse shot and the outside the foot shot, and in terms of in-game stats, we've actually got quite a few attributes to discuss. First of all, the shooting section. For a cam, his shooting stats are brilliant. 85 finishing on a cam is very, very good, especially if you like to score with your attacking mids and get them pushing forward regularly. This guy on the edge of the box can definitely do some damage. Now, in terms of passing, when you're just looking at the stats, he's definitely not as good as some other high-rated attacking midfielders just by looking at the stats, and that's why we're going to apply an Engine Chem style to this guy to help boost that area. Also, the Engine Chem style boosts the dribbling as well, which I think would be very beneficial to this card, as you can see by the +10 boost to balance and dribbling on the screen. Also, it gives him a bit of a pace boost as well, because although his pace is good, his acceleration is much lower than his sprint speed, and that's something you can feel in game. Physical stats look alright though. He's got nice stamina of 82, decent strength of 69, but not so great aggression of 42. Anyway, let's not focus on the numbers too much. Let's get into some matches and let's see what this guy can offer in game. Okay then, in Havertz's first game of this video, we come up against a very nice team actually, which features a one-to-watch Timo Werner in the cam spot. I presume this guy's going to switch to the 4-2-3-1 and move some players around. So let's see how we get on. Here's a chance for Havertz. Under a bit of pressure here from Llorente, but does well to hold him off. Then puts the pass through for Mane, who unfortunately lets the ball run too far. Nice. We find Havertz on the edge of the box, who slides the ball in nicely for Timo Werner, who gets the chance to shoot, and unfortunately I've absolutely bottled that shot. But a nice pass inside from the German there. Just a good bit of play. Brings Havertz in. Oh, he just couldn't pull the trigger quick enough there. The ball just got away from him a bit. Okay, half-time's come around, and it is all square at the break, with the score being 1-1. See how finds Havertz. Havertz slides the ball through nicely for Martial, who just can't quite get the shot away there. Constantly under pressure and pretty much sandwiched between two players. Lucas wins the ball. Havertz got a chance. Oh, just pulled off the ball there by Suzuka. Looks up with Havertz here, and now here is an opportunity. Martial inside, Havertz, and there is the goal that puts us ahead. Nice bit of link-up play with the striker there. And he's given us the lead. And there's the full-time whistle. The game ends in a narrow 2-1 scoreline. But we do get the job done. We get the victory thanks to a late goal from Kai Havertz. It has actually taken me ages to get another match. But finally, we've got one. And we face a team which is Premier League heavy. In fact, it's not just Premier League heavy. It is a full Premier League side, which features some good players, but also some pretty average ones. Good goalkeeper in Leno, a couple of informs with Grealish, Chilwell and Watkins, and also Bergwijn on the wing as well, who haven't actually tried this year, but every time I come up against him, he does damage, so hopefully that won't be the case in this game. Havertz goes along. Oh wow, are we actually going to get on the end of that? Oh, we almost did. My opponent is really liking the wing play right now, constantly going to the wings. Oh, Havertz has done so well to keep the possession there. Can Werner find the ball back to him? He can. Havertz has actually done really well to retrieve the ball there because the pass wasn't great. But Werner's in a bit of space now, and Werner's shot is saved by the German Leno. Nice. Nice. Go on, Martial, you're on that. You're on that all day long. Oh, referee. Disgusting. That's only a yellow? Really? How? Am I being stupid here, or is that a clear red? I was through on goal. Nice. Havertz in space. Oh, what? It went in. Outside the foot shot. That was a real weird animation. The ball must have been a very accurate strike, but the shot didn't seem too powerful, but it just floated into the back of the net. Here's Havertz. I'm going to go long ball because I see that run of Martial. He will get on the end of that. Can we have some support in the box? Yes, we can. Ball's across there. Oh, I put way too much on it. Play it out from the back here, which we will do exactly that. Bring Havertz into the frame as I'll dink that little ball through for Werner. And we will score a very, very nicely worked team goal there. Just pass, pass, pass. And the opposition's defence just had no answer. Havertz dinks it through. Nice. Let's get it back. Can we get it back to him? Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tidy finish as well in the end. And that's 3-0. And that is a rage quit. So the game ends in a 3-0 scoreline, and Kai Havertz was in and amongst the goals. Also heavily involved in the other goal as well. Obviously didn't get credited with the assist, but he was in amongst it. And yeah, happy with that performance. A very positive effort. Okay, so after the outings with Kai Havertz and obviously the previous games that I've already played with this guy, it's time to give a verdict on the card. And overall, I think it's a very good attacking midfielder for this stage of the game. And there are a couple of drawbacks to his item, but there are also plenty of positives, which is obviously very beneficial. He costs currently around 100k, which is a nice amount of coins, let's be honest. That's a good part of most people's budgets right now. So this guy does not come cheap. So the question is he worth it? At this stage of the game, I feel like this kind of cam is worth having in your team, especially if you like goal scoring midfielders. If you're a bit more of a passer with your cams, then I think there are better alternatives. But if you like to score with your attacking mids like I do, then I don't think you can do too much worse than this card at this stage of FIFA. In game, I liked his pace once he gets going. You can definitely feel the difference between the acceleration and sprint speed. It does take him a yard or two to get to that top speed in game, and like I say, you will notice that. In terms of shooting for a mid, very good. I actually felt like his shot power was better in game than what these stats actually suggest, and also his accuracy of his strikes is also very good for a mid. I wouldn't use this guy necessarily as a striker. I feel he could play that role, but I feel he's just a bit better in that deeper position. Attack positioning, that was alright. I felt at times I did have to force him forward, and if you're playing in the 4-1-2-1-2, I definitely advise to stay forward instruction on him, but that's mainly because that formation seems to drop the cam deeper this year than it did last year. How was his passing? I thought that was very good, to be honest. I had no issues with that whatsoever. You saw in the clips, very good for long balls, very good for short balls, and the guy can certainly deliver and put the ball on a plate for his teammates, which is obviously what you want from a playmaker. Now we come on to this guy's dribbling. He's good with the ball, to be honest. For the most part, he's very good, but there are occasions where he can feel just not as easy to maneuver as maybe he should, judging by some of his dribbling stats. He's good with the ball, but he's definitely not as easy to maneuver as some other attacking midfielders that are available in the game. And then finally, physically, how is the guy? This is one of the areas where he's very strong for me. I liked his strength in game. He wasn't too easy to dispossess of the ball, and his stamina lasted the full 90 minutes with relative ease, which is great, especially for someone like me who does a lot of running with their cams. I like to press with my cam a lot, and Havertz held up well in that regard, which is nice. Also, he's quite tall as well, so he does win plenty of aerial battles, which is great. He's a very good player to aim for from not just set pieces, but also goal kicks when you need to keep possession, so happy with that. The guy can certainly hold up play, which is another added benefit to this card. So overall, positive. I do like the card, and as I say, it is the cam that I'm going to be going forward with in the upcoming weekend league. Do I think he's the best Premier League cam available? No, I don't. I still believe that to be KDB. I just think he's much better at passing, he's much better at dribbling, and he's got that 5-star weak foot, which just does make him better than Havertz in game. But for my playstyle, Havertz fits it well because, as I say, he is a goal-scoring midfielder. And if you like to score with your cams, then this is certainly a card that you should consider picking up. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on 85 rated Kai Havertz. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. Comment below your thoughts on the item and also who you'd like to see me do a video on next. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.